Kratos versus Asura, death battle. Who gonna win? Okay, we gotta say this right now. I know. Majority of people watching this probably gonna say Kratos, right? Cause he beat Zeus, he beat Odin, he beat two pantheons, all that. But Asura ain't nothing to snuff at. Like he beat it's a dude with like a long name with like a bajillion arms. He beat him all by himself. Like Asura ain't have upgrades like Kratos. Kratos got all these weapons and trinkets, and Asura ain't have that. He just grew more arms and he just got angry. He just kept punching. Like he just kept punching. Like I can't really break it down. Like Asura ain't nothing to snuff at. But as Kratos got older, he gets stronger too though. But it's low key funny because Thor killed Kratos. Thor killed Kratos in their second encounter. Thor killed him, or their first one. Like Thor killed him. Kratos said, "Ugh." Thor said, "Him," and brought him back. So I don't know, bro. Asura got that stamina. I don't know. Should I just go for the underdog and say Asura just to be different? Should I just say Asura just to be different? Instead of saying Kratos. Should I cheat? Should I cheat, chat? Should I cheat? Ah! Do y'all see it? No, I ain't gonna cheat. Dang, Asura, Kratos. Asura got them arms. Is Kratos fast? Kratos is fast. Kratos is strong. I know Kratos got the power. Do he got the speed? I'm gonna say Asura. Fuck, I'm gonna say Asura. I'm gonna go underdog. I'm gonna go underdog. I grew up with Kratos. Oh, Kratos, you know we like this. You know we like this. You know we locked in, twin. Just to be different, I'm gonna say Asura. Just to be different. Asura be dying
versus Asura.
The ghost of Sparta.
I said Asura. It's Asura. Asura be dying.
You just want to punch a god in the face. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor,
I think Asura faster though. I ain't gonna hold you.
A death battle.
I might change my opinion as they give out,
In the beginning, the Primordials waged war across existence. A series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a big bang!
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Starting the whole messy cycle, Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son, Kratos.
As a classic bastard child of Zeus, Kratos was left among Spartan mortals, far exceeding
my goat.
He became a fierce warrior, winning many a battle.
My goat, chat. My
finally
goat.
Cornered by ruthless barbarians.
Ares, destroy these guys who are kicking my ass, and my life is yours. A deal was made, and Kratos was joined at the bone with the blades of.
Why Kratos low-key got a tan? I guess all that time in war, you low-key get a tan. You know, you fight in the sun.
Chaos,
all these hot areas.
Swords, and basically a badass whirlwind.
I played all the God of Wars.
Ares had a scheme. While doing work for his god, Kratos accidentally
except the second one on PSP. I didn't play that
family, permanently marked by the ashes of his wife and daughter. He was, forevermore, the ghost of Sparta.
So, he was kinda
No amount of lotion could ever save him.
Understandably really pissed off.
I got clips like Spider-Man.
For a new god of war.
Oh,
the gods were crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them. And got some new gear out of it, too.
You know what's crazy? In the normal lore of Greek mythology, the god of war falls Olympus, or makes Olympus falls. But it's Ares that's supposed to make Olympus fall. But then Kratos becomes the god of war and makes Olympus fall. So either way, the god of war was supposed to make Olympus fall. It's just instead of Ares, it's a fake ashy dude named Kratos. Shit crazy.
With Poseidon's trident and Icarus's wings, Kratos dominated both sea and sky. He also has a tendency to carry powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls.
You carry a severed head in every God of War?
Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos.
Not since you carry
Helios, the sun god capable of moving stars and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He fought Atlas, the Titan of Strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop him. You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence?
Causing shockwaves that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light, a frankly incomprehensible feat.
Then there's Daddy Zeus,
who proved a serious challenge, until Kratos drew perhaps his ultimate weapon.
I just thought about it. Kratos fought a nerf Kronos. Kronos wasn't like loose. He was just in there with chains all over his body. He was nerfed, huh? I never thought about that.
The Blade of Olympus.
It can make tornadoes, lightning, force fields. Oh, and it can stab the hell out of you.
I forgot about the force field. Ain't she bad?
Pull enough to even kill Zeus. Like father, like son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Like a badass, he was unstoppable. Non-stop killing and sex and even more killing. And yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife?
Hey, bro, I was getting Aphrodite some big veiny dick. Hey, boy, every god of war. Hey, that just said press circle. Whole circle, spam circle. Hey, and then with the sticky stepping, Hey, I was giving her the strokes of Thor. I was giving her that big veiny dick every game. Guess what? I was 10. Laying down that meat on every God of War. When God of War 3 came out, I think God of War 3 came out when I was like 13. Laying down dick.
And daughter were still gone. What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life.
Oh yeah, she a little bigger. He gave us
his past mistakes.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn it, not again! But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time, and Faye left the tools he'd need to keep the boy safe, including the Leviathan Axe.
Far from the whirling rage of the Blades of Chaos, the Leviathan Axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir was as cool as this axe. It's with ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it even shatters souls.
Kratos may have once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Asir.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not all anger is problematic, and Kratos wields plenty of new weapons and relics to channel his rage through.
Like the Draupnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and...
So in this fight, they finna give Kratos everything. This nigga Kratos is Greek Batman. Kratos is Greek Batman, no? Well, I guess he don't need prep time, but he got like the tools and trinkets. Kratos is Greek Batman. Like if you want to keep it a bean, like if you tell me he finna fight Asura with a golden fleece, Icarus rings, the Ragnarok weapons, the first Norse mythology one weapons, like if you have all these weapons, if you even have PSP to PS5 God of War weapons, find Asura, then Asura's gonna lose. Cause he got them weapons. Like the weapons is too nasty.
Blasted back.
Then Asura's gonna lose. But Asura don't got no weapons.
Naturally,
I ain't seen him with no weapons.
With the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder Thor, who was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the World Tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
So it's kinda like Kratos lives in a really, really, really big treehouse.
In his quest to free the Norse world, Kratos reclaimed old weapons by reckoning with his past sins, even
I
to
did
get
that
the
DLC.
Blade of Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now the boy is a man and also a bear.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader,
god of
a
hope.
father,
Oh.
and a defender. A god of hope.
Oh, there it goes. He said it. He said it with more words. He said it with a little more
Battle is
pizzazz.
sponsored
Fuck
by
him.
Robin Hood Gold.
Hey, no free promo. I only got 3 people in chat, but no free promo.
Smash 1,000 years.
After
Rise from the depths of Naraka after 12,000 years.
after 12,000 years, he's free to punch.
Wait.
To rise. Long ago, a demigod fell from the heavens, only to rise from the depths of Naraka after.
Wait. I just thought about Naraka. You play that game Naraka Blade Point. It's free. That's what this is. Nigga, was I in hell? Was I playing Was I in hell playing Battle Royale? Well, not hell, but like the death realm. Is that why I was able to keep respawning? Is that why there was a giant serpent in the sky? Oh my god, I did not know that. What mythology is that? Religion, mythology, you know what I'm saying.
After 12,000 years.
I'm an arm. I went to the gym yesterday. 12,000 years is that old?
To punch everything dumb enough to get in his way. He was the demigod of wrath, Asura.
Alongside 7 other demigod generals, Asura served as defender of humanity against the impure Goma, dark spirit monsters infesting the world.
And the demigods battled the Goma by wielding a mystic energy formed from human prayer, mantra.
By advancing technology
Oh,
with
shit.
mantra, the Guardian Generals became essentially hyper-powerful mystic cyborgs. They could each harness mantra through a different emotional affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha, it was melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to guess what Asura
What's
did.
melancholy
Tapping
mean?
into his wrath, Asura can take many forms for battle, like the 6-armed Vajra, a state powerful enough to subdue the embodiment of the planet's will in the
He was a cyborg? That makes a lot more sense.
source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Vlitra down for good. At least not yet. Of course, since he's literally powered by wrath, no enemy of Asura's would be stupid enough to do something that would make him even more mad, right? Right?
Why his face got straight?
God damn it.
First off, Asura is not some one-dimensional anger machine. In myth, the Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil, just like Asura himself. He's a warrior, but also a husband with a daughter,
Aww.
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge mantra energy.
which gave Asura's prideful commander, Deus, an idea. If he could weaponize Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian Generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well, obviously, Asura wasn't gonna go along with that. So Deus
You
framed
know,
Asura
weaponize
for
my
killing
daughter?
the Emperor, murdered his wife, kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him.
See, I knew that, but like I'm rehearing it years later. So you framed me for murder. You kill my wife and you take my daughter. I'm finna slaughter you, bro. Like I'm finna touch you, and I can't think of a word big enough. I think I know the word, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm finna fondle you, bro.
What a dick.
But true to his nature, Asura was literally too angry to die. So long as a single part of his body remains and can possess mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and death.
Oh
Thanks
my
to
God, they had
some
me in
strange
limbo!
golden
Oh my
spider, he did just that, with an all-new purpose in mind.
Make the gods pay. Oh yeah, they're calling themselves gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of innocent people to try to power up. So Asura got really, really, really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it with just a finger. Look at this.
Freaking hey, fingering Earth is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Mother Earth, you gonna do Mother Earth like that? Freaky ass nigga.
Powerful,
1%?
his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fist to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you
I
so
thought he was
hard
punching
you wish
air.
you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even the toughest of foes. And when he goes unlimited mode, he can rapid-fire those super attacks without overheating.
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that, but he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded him of his own daughter.
Yeah, Asura's the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid. Like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a Little League game.
And then the gods killed that girl too, along with her whole village, sparking Asura to unleash his berserker aura.
You know how the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up? Well, Asura got so freaking angry, he built up enough mantra to match them, even though they've been building up energy for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally...
So yeah, he was gone for 12,000 years, and he matched y'all in a moment. Cause y'all made him mad. Y'all stop fucking with my nigga.
He gets more powerful the angrier he gets. What did you think was gonna happen?
Yet even in berserker mode, Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're big and glowy now. The man can launch so much angry mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it, scorching him into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts Asura while he's in it, this form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though, his brother-in-law punched the edge out of him.
Yasha saw the error of the deity's senseless
Brother-in-law.
sacrifices
Oh,
and
sister
teamed up
brother.
with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome, they're bros again. Just in time for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst. Then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms. His mantra form, finally, a power capable of killing Vlitra in a big planet-busting blast.
Deus was defeated and Gaia was saved. Yet, Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Hey!
It turns out that spider that guided him was actually Chakravartin. the
Yeah, him!
creator of
The nigga with a lot of
mantra
arms.
And the entire universe.
And everyone's suffering was part of his plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra, because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it! That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Enter the mantra.
Now she-
Capable of holding
Let's do
7
hands.
trillion souls, Asura instead used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
His own unfiltered rage. At last, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakravartin saw Asura's anger as a weapon, a sword for tyranny, when that was never who he was.
Chat,
His
this is
rage
hard.
was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield
Aw.
larger than a planet.
Oh, shit, bitch.
Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving
Kratos
2
can't do
quadrillion
that.
times faster than light, and obliterated whole stars.
Chakravartin was understandably impressed and offered Asura a chance to take his place. Asura smiled at the offer and extended his arm.
Right
bumped him
into
in the face,
Chakra's
yeah.
face, as if he was gonna let some god trample over more worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QTEs out of God, obliterating him and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with Chakravartin dead, so was the concept of mantra itself. Those who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking ass, ready to smack a random thug, a meteor, or Ryu, right in the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger,
That nigga
Asura-
reincarnated 870 million years later. Wait, what? Oh, that's what he look like? Oh, he got a wife and died. Look, you know.
Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later.
870 million years later, I'd be furious. I'd be in Naraka pissed off. So y'all come reincarnate me 1 million years later, gotta be 870? Nigga, is that him? Is that him?
kicking ass, ready to smack a random thug, a meteor, or Ryu.
Is he still able to punch meteors? Why is he still able to do that 870 million years later? Is this him? Is that Ryu or him? That's not him. He can reincarnate with arms still.
Right in the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything. All because of just one thing.
Some bastard
Love.
made his daughter cry, so they had to pay. Now that's a god I can get behind. This battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Man, everybody got sponsored by a Prize Pick. I don't really got that much motion, but sponsor me, Ned. I'm gonna get that one day. Sponsor me, my Ned. Nigga, how long did this fight? Bro, that's 12 more minutes left. Is there a story to this? How long are they fighting? They're fighting. No, the fight ends here. No. I ain't spoil it. The fight is that there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of explanation. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Oh my god, it's hard. I'm hard. I'm hard. It's so ugly.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long. You do not want this fight.
Chat, lock the fuck in. We gotta make sure this. Hold on, we gotta make sure this HD. 720p. Nah. I need all the P's. I need this 4K. This on 720p whole time. I need this on 4K. Damn, my Wi-Fi can't do 4K. I'm broke. Don't embarrass me. There's nobody watching, but like still, pretend that somebody is. I just been loading for a long time. How y'all day been? I'm totally cutting this part out on YouTube. This is awkward. My shit can't play. I was saying my shit can't play.
You do not want.
Shit 4K fuck nigga.
This
Okay.
fight.
I had to refresh it. That's it, Chad. It's at 4K now. We have 4K. Gotta lock in. Oh, that music! I'm getting copyrighted. Hit it!
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before. Shut up! Very well.
I don't think he needed that yet. That's way too early for that. What the fuck is this? This death battle, bro. Asura versus Kratos. Okay, but I feel like they meet riding Kratos too hard right now. Never is it fight? She's stupid, man. You should have been here earlier. Ugh.
This is not my end!
It's so hard! W reference!
Death has not earned me yet, Titan! But you deserve a worthy end!
Ugh. That's all she wrote, shorty. That was quick. That was quick as hell. That was aggressively one-sided. Asura did nothing.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
I ain't gonna lie. That was aggressively underwhelming. I was underwhelmed. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, it looked good, but I was really underwhelmed. I don't know. Did I overestimate Asura? Did I underestimate Kratos? I don't know. Like, I know Kratos strong as fuck. I know Kratos is strong. Yeah, I know Asura's also strong. I don't know. I'm fully confident Asura would have made Kratos bleed, though. Fully confident. 1,000,000,000%. Kratos would have bled for that one for Showski. That nigga's bigger than the planet. Like, that nigga, you was bleeding fighting Kronos. That nigga was 10 times the size of Kronos. Like, come on. I don't know about that one. I don't like that. Like, even if Kratos won, that's cool, but like, I feel like it should have been a little more of a struggle. If like Kratos was like teaching him something while fighting, it wouldn't feel like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It didn't feel like a fight.
Well, I guess Asura's wrath really is gone. But are we sure this is how it'd go? Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
At first glance, speed seems like a shoo-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So, kinda hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
But what does speed matter if
Bro, that had nothing to do with each other. That had nothing to do with each other at all. Am I tripping?
you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived
I mean,
across
I ain't
centuries.
mad. I love me some Kratos, but that was shitty. That had what the fuck the primordial got to do with Helios and Kratos still in the. Kratos didn't fight Helios, nigga. He just shot. It wasn't a fight. Kratos said. Actually, Kratos didn't fight Helios at all. A Titan smacked Helios out of the sky, and Kratos walked up and ripped his head off his injured body. Kratos did not fight Helios at all. Kratos got the scraps. Kratos like, damn, you about dead. Let me go ahead and get that head real quick, and slid. Kratos did not throw hands with Helios at fucking all. That Lava Titan, that's a different nigga. That Lava Titan said, "Blue," and smacked Helios at the sky. Kratos threw no hands with Helios. He threw no hands with Helios.
A lot
He ripped
longer
his
than
head off.
Kratos.
And while
A
Kratos
dead man.
eventually
A
learned
half
to
dead
control his
man.
rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience. But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities
Now, Kratos got
had.
versatility for
Sure,
sure.
Asura's quite skilled and
Get
a
the head and
monster
leave.
at martial
Kratos a
arts,
freak.
but his fighting
EMP, you can have sex in every God of War game. Kratos a freak. I stand by my statement. No pause.
style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole lot of punching.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed. Versatility, and multiple ways to finish this for good before Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
But a closer examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Extremely impressive and unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in game.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million times over.
That's almost 100 times greater than Chakravartin's destruction.
Them niggas said, if. You're running off maybes now.
And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos
Yeah, fight Helios.
outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality.
He did fight Atlas. He fought a restricted Atlas though. He still fought Atlas though. I give him that. He fought Atlas. I couldn't fight restricted Atlas, but
and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos.
But Kronos had a prison on his back. Like, Kronos wasn't Kronos. Kronos had a prison on his back and he had stakes in his body. Kronos wasn't at his peak when he fought Kratos. I thought we're not thinking of the whole thing when we make these statements. Yeah, that's Kronos. But Kronos has a island on his back. Like, Kronos ain't, all right, Kratos, let's run them hands. Like, nah, nigga, I got chains in my neck and my arm. Kratos literally killed him with the chains holding Kronos' back. Like, the spike went through Kronos' head and killed him. Kronos ain't have like, all right, take this island off my back, now let's throw the hands. I still think Kratos will probably win, don't get me wrong. It's like, I feel like you saying half truths. It's like, Kratos killed Kronos, but Kronos was nerfed. Kratos killed Helios. Helios is half dead. Kratos beat Atlas. Atlas was already half beat. He was already under the fucking world. Say the whole thing, not half of it. You know what I'm saying? Say the whole thing. Don't say half the truth. Say the whole truth. Like what?
Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravarti.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still God of War. I play all the God of Wars. I had the PSP, chat. I had the PSP. Don't get it bent. I never played Asura Wrath. I never played Asura Wrath. I never played it. I feel like the fight should have been a little better. I feel like he just started spamming his forms, and Kratos was like, yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing. Like, that's BS. That's very much does something. Like we gotta remember, Kratos was leaking to a skinny guy that couldn't feel pain, and you tell me Asura wouldn't make him leak? Come on. Asura, I'm taking Asura over Thor. Thor killed Kratos for like 5 minutes. Kratos said, and Thor brought him back to life. I'm taking Asura over Thor. Come on, let's be real. Come on now.
Martin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Asura's The Sun Rises. The
I don't like this one.
Was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
I thought there was a lot of glaze and not whole truth
But
said.
what if?
Nigga, hey, you gotta say the whole thing, bro. We gotta be fair. You on Kratos' meat too much. Hop off his ashy meat.
And that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end. Next time on Death Battle.
Spawn. Ghost Rider.
Subscribe and join as a member
like
to
that.
see more
I
Death
like that,
Battle.
chat.
Thanks for watching.
I like that. That fiddles my niddle. Bro. How about Kratos' veiny ass did? How about Kratos' meat, man?
Is it way too hard